What's happening, guys? Welcome back to day 2 here of the Suncoast build. Just walking outside to get some fresh air for a minute. I'm already kind of, man, the sun is bright. Holy. So I did already kind of start into this a little bit, not too far. So I'm gonna just show you guys what I already started doing here. Nothing major. So basically all we started doing was just taking the bell housing off. Pretty much just unbolts. One thing I did notice is a lot of these bolts are different, so I just left them in, like I didn't physically pull them out. Like some of them have an O-ring on them, some of them have a shoulder and no O-ring, some of them are longer, like there's ones on the outside, so I just left them all where they were supposed to go. Transfer case is all sealed back up. Put my new output seal in, all sealed, done. It's ready to go. There's a new pan coming, and then the pan and these two plates will be orange on the side, so it should look pretty good when we're all done, but that's pretty much the last thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna wait till it's all back together and sealed back up, and then we'll clean it off and just spray it down with paint. So, but I am waiting for Mark to get here. We have to go move the truck out of the way at Dave's shop, and then so I'm gonna wait, and then yeah, we'll get right back into this as soon as we get back here. Pretty excited. So we got the pan off here. We are currently looking at the valve body. The pump's also free, so once we get the valve body out, we're gonna take the pump out. But this is first here, and then like you can see, here's the wiring harness, which in Suncoast kit they give you a new one because apparently a lot of these connectors are known to crack, which they do look very brittle. So we'll get that out. The first step is to take this roller out here, which you can see it's riding on the gear selector. You can see the teeth there. We're in neutral right now, but this is where you get your clicks in your shifter. But just an overall look right now. Catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright, so we have the valve body out, and I did take the pump out. So the valve body's not bad. There's some bolts, but if I was you guys, if you guys are doing this, I would highly recommend getting this manual. This is like the Allison service manual. It was 30 bucks, downloaded as a PDF. And so far it's been extremely helpful. I mean, it shows you step by step how to take this thing apart, how to put it back together, the torque specs, all the specs on, you know, tolerances and everything. I would highly recommend it. So it's already been worth it so far. So the next thing is we pull this big, I think this is the C1, C2 clutch assembly out. So we're going to do that here real quick, but so far not bad. Everything is very, very clean. So we need to keep it that way. I think that's a very crucial component to this. See down in there. So we're gonna get that out and then move forward. Alright guys, I figure we should do a little update here. This thing is completely apart. We have all the parts out on the table here. Main thing is these snap rings. We were basically using a combination of screwdrivers and real long needle nose pliers to kind of get these out. Getting them back in is probably going to be interesting. I really don't know what the best technique is or what tool, or like they're just strange. I don't know. But anyway, moving forward, so you can see everything's out. We basically laid everything in order. We are going to be assembling this clutch pack here. This is the new Suncoast plate. This was what came out. You can see the clutches and the steels here. There's a couple things we got to ask questions on that are, because some of these steels are thicker than others. So, and I think either something's typoed here or I got sent the wrong thing. But we should be good on this one. We got our clutches soaking. You got to soak the clutches for a half hour, and then so we are going to try and get the first clutch pack back in here. That's the piston. Put some gel on it, and then some ATF. And you got to make sure this oil hole, you can see the oiling hole there, it's got to be at 12 o'clock position. And then coming back over here, we will start with friction, and then you alternate the steel friction, stack them on here, and then we'll put it down in there and go from there. Alright guys, that's a wrap for tonight. We will be back at this tomorrow a little bit, and then the following day. I gotta wait till Monday because we have some questions for the guys at Suncoast. So basically, with the I'll pull the rag out. We got one set in there. Whoops, one set in there. You can kind of see them down there. When I went to check the tolerance, it's a little off. So with these steels, they're selective, and I think it's for tolerance reasons, but I need to check and make sure that the way that it seems like with that one that's in there, if I put one of the thicker steels in and take a thinner one out, we should be right on for tolerance. But I want to make sure that's okay, and then I got to make sure if I'm going to have the right ones for the other set of that style of clutches. So I mean, like, there's just some questions we got to find out. I don't want to pursue forward. I really want to focus on more of the reassembly than the disassembly. You know, I know this video is probably kind of patchy, but the disassembly is not like anything spectacular. It's pretty straightforward, other than, you know, the snap rings. The reassembly is what I really want to try and capture, and all the other stuff that goes into it. So stay tuned. Like I said, this is going to be a couple videos. So yeah, we will get back at it tomorrow. A couple little tasks. I'd like to show you guys the valve body upgrade maybe. But I don't know, we'll just see how the day goes. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.